Randy, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, I mean, this story is really unbelievable. A lot of people, of course, are talking about it. Just, thinking about the security or lack of security for this CEO, what are your thoughts about that? I mean, are you surprised that he didn't have any security with him at all?
I am a little surprised at that. He's the CEO of, a multi-billion-dollar company, and anyone that's walking around in New York, has concerns about their safety. He apparently did not. I can guarantee you that that company and other companies around the nation are re-examining their security arrangements now. But I was a little surprised at that. But then again, remember this: that most of our high-level government officials, senators, congressmen, congresspeople, they don't have protection either from the Secret Service. They would have to hire protection on their own. So you do have very high-level people that don't have 24-hour security with them. And remember, although I don't think the expense would be a prohibitive factor with this company, having security around 24/7 your entire C-suite, that would get to be a pretty expensive proposition.
Yeah, it definitely would. I mean, I think hearing that his wife had said that he had some threats, I think is interesting. And the fact that he didn't have security also, certainly does raise some eyebrows. Just kind of seeing the video yourself, what are you taking away from just looking at the video and seeing the gunman and kind of what happened? And are you, in your opinion, do you feel like this guy knew what he was doing?
I believe this individual very what he was doing. I looked at his choice of firearm, a semi-automatic with a suppressor. That's not the normal weapon that you see around on the streets. And watching this very, very calculated, when you hear the term cold-blooded killing, I think that this really fits that bill. That's what this was. This was an execution by all standards. And the methodology that he used, laying in wait, he was apparently waiting around for quite a while. He knew his target was going to be there. He knew the route his target was going to take, and very calmly and efficiently came up behind him, shot him. His weapon malfunctioned. And very often when this happens on a street, during an altercation on the street, they'll just abandon the firearm and run. This guy didn't do that. He very calmly and efficiently got the firearm back into working condition and continue his murder. So that showed me a very calm demeanor. Now let's look at some of the other factors involved here. He had a escape plan that was executed perfectly. And then again, you look at what was discovered, at least brought out in the public today, and that was the shell casings were actually inscribed with 3 words. Each shell casing had a different word. That tells me he knew how many rounds he was going to fire for the maximum effect of having these 3 words, which are all related to the insurance industry. And this is to me something that I would almost term a possibility of what I would refer to as a corporate terrorist attack. He's making a statement, and the statement is very, very clear. And I guarantee you is sending chills down the spines of other C-suite executives around the nation.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to send a message, and he clearly has sent a message. He has also made some mistakes, though. And, we have seen now there are photos of him circulating where his mask is off. So, it's going to be easy, you would think, to identify him with his mask off. So he has made some mistakes, correct?
He has. The fact that there was some debris that he had left, like a soda can or carton, and some other debris that he had been handling, he left that and it was recovered. He also left a cell phone, which of course I'm sure is a burner. but still there might be evidence located on that, either DNA evidence or from the device itself. So were mistakes made? Yes. And when it comes to that surveillance footage that just surfaced with him without the mask on that he had in the first, when he clearly committed the murder, you can imagine there are tens of thousands of security cameras within a couple block radius of where this took place, and the law enforcement officials are garnering all of that video, but it takes time, and it's a lot of investigative work. That photo may have been taken literally blocks away. So we live in a world now where surveillance is predominant. So there's a lot of methodologies of investigative work here, and it's going to be a long road here while they investigate every possibility.
Yeah, something to remember, the Boston Marathon bombing, it sticks out in my mind only because I was there and I ran it that year. And I mean, that was, a very tedious process to try to find those guys, but they literally had to go back and do that and look at all of the surveillance and figure out who they were. And luckily they messed up and that's kind of how they found them. Moving forward, what do you think will happen? Do you think that companies are really going to kind of ramp up security for their CEOs? I mean, I think that they will have to do that, and I think that CEOs will have to kind of, be a little bit more cognizant of kind of their surroundings, right?
Oh, this is going to be a major wake-up call for them, 100%. It doesn't get any starker than this, the broad daylight execution of an executive of a major corporation. So you can guarantee that that there are going to be steps taken. This would be a good time to be in the personal security industry. I can tell you that.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. All right. Well, Lieutenant Randy Sutton, thank you so much for your perspective. We really appreciate it. And I think that as this continues to move forward, we'll probably check in with you later. Thank you so much.
Thank you.